Kung sakali, isa na lang ang wala pang import, no? TNT. At unconfirmed reports po, developing story, no? At according to our sources, ito ang bagong import ng San Miguel Beerman. Ang alam ko, Benny Boatwright talaga yung kinoconsidered eh. Pero according to a lot of, pati yung nag-send sa akin, salamat sa info na ito. Pero hindi pa to official guys, let's just be responsible. Pag-usapan lang natin kung sino ito, tingnan natin kung magaling ba talaga. Anong height nito kasi puro naghahabaan po yung mga imports ngayon. So yan yung isa sa topic natin. Tatlo topic natin today. Pangalawa, Gio Chu, ang Abra Weavers, dating Ateneo na first pick po ng Terra Firma. I'm just wondering how Terra Firma is gonna have him play alongside the import who is also a center. So, ano kaya? May mag-move kaya or hindi muna masyado gagamitin si Gio Chu? Ano ba ang limitation ni Gio Chu? At syempre, hindi mawawala sa usapan Hinebra. Isaac Go is coming back. Sapat na ba si Isaac Go para lumaban ng Barangay Hinebra sa malalaking import? At malalaki ngayon talaga yung teams ng mga kalaban ng Barangay Hinebra. Pag-usapan po natin yan.
Podcast Sports, the number one independent sports voice of the Philippines.
What's up guys? Pausulit pa ako sports. Pag-usapan po natin itong San Miguel Beer new import. Sino ba to? Nag-research na ako at inalam na natin yung mga ilang bagay tungkol dito. Pero bago yan, just in case bago ka pa, ako po si Pau Salud, ang independent sports voice of the Philippines. Number one! Wala po tayong pinapanigan. Lahat pinapanigan natin, lahat ibabalita natin. Ito po ang una sa balita. According po to multiple reports, ang bagong reinforcement ng San Miguel Beer umano ay si Marcus Lee. Ito pong si Marcus Lee ay 6'11 elite defensive player and high flyer, no? Athletic po from former Kentucky Wildcat and Cal Bear, and he's also a veteran from around the world, no? Sa G League, sa Italy, sa Spain, sa Puerto Rico. And I think he's also an NBL champion. So ayan po yung ating reports na nakalap. At checkin na natin kagad si Marcus Lee. Ito po yung kanyang Wikipedia account. So, batang-bata pa si Marcus Lee. Wala namang iba, no? He's a power forward center. So, nakakatakot ito. Pwedeng pagsabayin si Junmar at saka itong si Marcus Lee. Yan. So, he's just 31 years old, 6'11", 6'10", 6'11", and he has a lot of international experience. Nakita ko na rin yung highlights. Malakas, pare. Malakas to. Malakas tong player na to. Actually, let's search, ha? Marcus Lee. Marcus Lee. Basketball. Baka kasi iba lumabas eh. Ito, nakita niya si Mabashir Ali na kasulat, ano dito, kasi pinapanood ko rin eh. Ito yung Marcus Lee NBL season. Malakas yung player, guys. I-mute ko lang ng konti. Let's forward a real quick para makakita lang kayo, magkaroon kayo ng idea kung sino tong Marcus Lee na to. What is he as a player? So he's a very good defensive player, which is siyempre yung San Miguel Beer, marami nila silang mga offensive weapon eh. Ayan, mga high lob, mga ganon ang play nito. So I think it's going to be a very good pickup, no? Kung talagang kondisyon. Ayan, no? Parang si Delivado ba yung nagpasa sa kanya doon? So, let me tell you how I feel about this. Hindi ko naman may itatanggi, no? For a while, no? I have not been interested in watching PBA games live. Right now, with the addition of the imports, sobrang exciting ang mangyayari. Sa tingin ko, sobrang there's a lot of question marks para sa akin. Ibig sabihin, I do not know kung San Miguel Beer talaga mananalo. I think pwede nga, pati Terra Firma pwedeng manalo because the imports really play a big role sa mga import series, no? At sa ngayon, ang lalakas, ang gagaling ng mga import. Hindi lang patangkadan. Ang lalakas at saka ang gagaling talaga ng mga import. So, San Miguel Beer, yung kanilang two big men, si John Fajardo, hindi matulak ng mga locals, tapos madadagdagan pa sila ng isang 6'11", dalawang malaki sa gitna. This is gonna be big for San Miguel Beer. I think it's a good pickup, no? At least kung ayan ang totoo. Hindi pa kasi gano'n ka-sure eh. So, abangan po natin ang balita na yan. So, speaking of abangan, ang isa sa inaabangan ko, ito si Jiu Chu. Maglalaro na siya sa Commissioner's Cup. Although I have question. Kasi yung kanilang import, teka ha, ano ko lang, ninote ko na eh. Ang hirap tandaan ng pangalan ng import ng ano, ng, ng, ditong Terra Firma. Sandali ah. I-search lang natin. Matangkad eh. Mubashar Ali. Mubashar Ali. So, Mubashar Ali. Dito natin buksan. Mubashar Ali. Dali guys ha. Mubashar Ali. Yan. So, February 28, 1997, magbe-birthday. Advance happy birthday kay Mubashar Ali. He's good too. Very athletic din at saka ano, mabilis din yung galaw. Iba talaga. 14.5. Malakas din. Ano? Ito yung last few games niya. And I've been watching the highlight of Mubashar Ali. Siguro checkin na rin natin para sa inyo guys. Yung Mubashar Ali. Teka, close muna natin. Mubashar Ali. Ito oh. Yan yun oh. Ito 1 month ago na post. Malakas guys. May ano rin, may ayan oh. Look at that. And hindi siya yung ano, hindi siya yung big man na power move eh. Ano siya, power forward center eh. So here's the thing, no? Here's the big question that I have. Kasi dalawa yung sentro nila eh. Yung Mubashar Ali at saka itong Jiu Chu. Ang question natin, how will they integrate Jiu Chu in the lineup? So baka mag-move si Mubashar as power forward. Kasi I don't think Jiu Chu, napanood ko na kasi ito personally din, and nakita ko, he's a traditional big. Traditional big siya. He's not that fast. He's tall, he's big, and he has skills, no? But he's not as fast as Mubashar Ali. So Mubashar Ali, I do not know if he's going to be comfortable as a center or ano ba, power forward. Let me see is the... Pero malamang, ano, pagsabayin din. Pero kasi naiisip ko tuloy bigla, baka hindi masyado magamit si Jiu Chu. Yun yung pinaka, ano ko, naiisip ko guys. So tingin ko hindi masyado magamit yung minutes ni Jiu Chu. But who knows, no? Dahil ang daming nga malalaki. So Twin Tower din sila. So that's why very exciting, no, ang PBA. I'm not saying guys, ganito kasi, no. I'm not saying na porket matangkad exciting na. But this is certainly something that's excite Filipino fans na hindi masyado nakakita bigla na mga naglalakihan talaga. So, it will be a treat. And, you know, I want to commend Philippine Basketball Association as a fan. No? This is something brand new. This is something that's exciting na truly nakaka-excite sa atin. No? So, I think it also gives Terra Firma a chance to kumbaga to level up. And if there's one team na ako mismo personally, because I've been a fan for one conference sa Terra Firma nung panahon nga na nandoon sina Wami Tiongson, sina yung mga sina Isaac Go nandoon, sina Stephen Holt nandoon. You know, I was a big fan, and I thought if they just kept that roster and that core, they would have been already one of the best teams in the PBA. Now, I truly believe that they could compete if they want to. That's the big question. If they want to compete and if they want to win. So it's not a question about the materials, especially Commissioner's Cup, and hopefully Jiu Chu hindi ma-trade after 2 years kasi yun lang yung parang ano no, pinaka-limit eh. So yun ang aking nararamdaman guys. So sana hindi ma-trade, especially if he's playing well. I would only I would only trade Gio if he's not playing well. But if he is playing as expected, is growing as expected, I'm not gonna ever trade a guy that is that tall, no? That is kumbaga, rare commodity sa Philippine Basketball Association. Will put a big question mark talaga, lalo na additional question mark sa Terra Firma. Again, I love Terra Firma. If Terra Firma gets me as a social media guy, I really, but again, I want to be associated with a team that wants to win. It doesn't mean if they're losing, but if they want to win, that's something that I'll be willing to work with. So, ito yung question mark ko of kung magbibigyan ba ng enough minutes ito si Gio Chu together with their import na si Mubashir Ali na malakas din. Actually, ang lalakas. Siguro let's try and have a rank pag kumpleto na. Gagawa ako ng rank of the best imports of Commissioner's Cup based on their data or previous data. Kasi ang isa sa ang isa sa question mark is how will they adapt to Philippine basketball style of play, or how will they play as the main man. So some of these guys are not really main man in their previous team. So what now if suddenly they are expected to score points, to defend, and to play almost the whole game? So that could change the complexity. That could change how these players play, especially managing yung condition, yung health, yung fitness nila. So that would be something to consider. Iba kasi yung pa-highlight lang eh. So, yun yung pinakatanong. At pinaka-last na tanong ko, Hinebra fan. Siyempre pag-usapan natin ng Hinebra. Suggest nga kayo ng mga topic sa Hinebra. Pero the topic that I would like to talk about Hinebra right now is so I just read on Spin that Isaac Go is returning. It's a good headline because we needed a big man. Barangay Hinebra needed a big man. But again, he's a traditional big, but it still put a question mark sa akin just being objective on this one. Troy Rosario, Raymond Aguilar, he's still playing, right? Japet Aguilar, and then Isaac Go. These guys are 6'7", 6'8". All right, so how can they defend the 7-footer as athletic as, itong si Lee, allegedly na magiging import ng Hinebra, ay ng San Miguel. Marcus Lee, import ng San Miguel. How can they defend those guys? That's the big concern for me. Now, yes, the rebounding is a different story, but the matchup problem will still be there. You understand where I'm coming from? So, will they force Justin Brownlee to defend the center, the power forward position? I mean, just imagine if Hinebra is facing up against San Miguel Beer or Terra Firma with those size advantages. So, sino pagpapalitan mo doon? Lalo na, sa San Miguel na lang, pinakamahirap na matchup. Ang daming magiging mismatch if they move the import to power forward and center si Junmar. There's already, ang makakapigil lang naman kay Junmar, import din eh. Most of the time, di ba? Paano pa kung i-assign mo doon yung import? Sino i-assign mo sa import ng San Miguel? So, that's the big concern right now. That's why, sa tingin ko, no, although, Hinebra, I believe, can still compete with Justin Brownlee, there's just mismatches that's gonna happen because of that center position. That's why I asked before, no, sinabi ko before, kung dapat ba kumuha na rin ng big man ang Hinebra. Kasi our big man is not big. It's not that big. And not only that, no, I understand na kaya naman kaya naman magbantay ng medyo maliit eh. Pero as at disadvantage pa rin. And with the athleticism and the strength of these imports, kakainin talaga sa tingin ko. Again, nothing against Ginebra, isipin mo na lang yung mga James Dickey, yung mga Jalen Johnson, Kyler Kelly, Bol, didepensahan ni Isaac Go, didepensahan ni na Troy Rosario. I mean, you know already it's kind of a mismatch, not only in height, 'di ba? Physicality wise. So, let me know what you think, guys, and after this, i-confirm nyo sa comment section kung confirm na talaga si Marcus Lee kasi ito ay binulong lang sa akin. Alam niyo naman hindi tayo diyan ang authority sa basketball, no? Tayo po ay nakikichismis lang. But hopefully guys nag-enjoy kayo and thank you guys for joining me here. Can you please let me know kung sino po yung umabot sa dulo? Because every time pag umabot sa dulo, nai-inspired ako to do a basketball, especially PBA basketball contest. Sabi nila laos na daw ang PBA, yung mga iba. So, ipatunayan natin na hindi laos ang PBA by commenting, Sir, umabot ako dito sa dulo, natapos ko yung video, tapos ito yung suggestion ko. Kasi binabasa ko po, lalo na yung mga unang nagko-comment. So, pag nabasa mo to ngayon, narinig mo ngayon, comment ka agad. So, nabasa ko or baka ma-reply ako. Salamat guys. Marcus Lee, Malakas, SMB. Siya na kaya. Alright, Hinebra. Hinebra ako. Pero fair shake tayo sa lahat ng team, pati sa Talk and Text. Kasi hindi ko naman pwedeng i-deny yan kasi ever since talagang alam nyo na SMB. Hinebra ako eh. But yun, parang mahirapan ang Hinebra ngayong Commissioner's Cup.